Good morning. Welcome to WFMS. We're getting the news out to you. Hey, FMS community. Who has it better than us? Nobody. That's right. Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, January 26th, and we got a little bit of weather in yesterday. As you can see, spent a little time on the front lawn, sipping my cocoa, enjoying the weather. Falcon protecting me from all the evils in this world, perhaps. And it was a nice little day. Got to watch the traffic go by on Outer Park. And just wanted to say thank you to Miss Mariotti for her creativity. Those little mittens kept me warm. Thank you, Miss Mariotti. All right, today again is Tuesday, January 26, 2021. A-Day students, you're going to be synchronous in person. B-Day students, you're asynchronous with your A-Day or B-Day. You're making sure you check in on your teacher's Canvas page at the prescribed time. Here's a little something that's unique about January, these next couple of days. It's a palindrome week. What is a palindrome? A palindrome is a word, I guess it could be numbers too, that reads the same forward and backwards. 1/20/21 is 1/20/21. 1/21/21 is 1/21/21, and so on and so forth. So this week, 1/21/26/21, yeah, it's a palindrome. Palindrome week, yeah. All right, take a look at today's welcoming ritual. What is your biggest strength? And we've got some great words up there. Are you meticulous, loyal, focused, adventurous? Are you clever, decisive, optimistic, empathetic, sensitive, easygoing, driven, patient, observant, level-headed? Lots of strengths that you can have. You have any physical strength? You bench 350? You have other strengths. There's lots of different strengths. We all have them. What do you think your biggest strength, and do you use it to your advantage? Do you use it to help you in your daily life? Think about that one today, your biggest strength. I'll tell you what a strength is making sure, or actually a good promising practice, is making sure you check in on that asynchronous button. Did you, on your asynchronous day, did you yesterday go to the banner, click the attendance check-in, click the I am in attendance, and click submit? Did you do that? That's part of it. Of course, the other part of it is making sure that you do what you say you're clicking and doing, which is going to your classes, Google Classroom, Canvas page, and doing the work. It does not just do good to click the buttons and click submit. You've got to actually follow up and do the work. All right, take a look here. We've got some important dates in February. February 2nd, of course, we've got Groundhog's Day. February 5th is the halfway mark. We're almost there to the third quarter. February 8th, teachers will be inputting and posting grades. So halfway through the third quarter. February 14th is Valentine's Day, and February 15th is no school. It's President's Day. All right, and February only has 28 days, and it will go very quickly. So make sure you're getting on top of those grades and those assignments and checking in with your teachers. Hey, all FMS students, this is something we'd like for you to do. We've done this in the past, and we want to remind because we think it's a good, promising practice, and we want to make sure you have your novel when you're here at school. We want you to have something to do independent reading if there's a small moment. We want you to have a novel, could be one of your literature books from one of your lit class, from reading class, could be something that you enjoy reading. We just want to make sure and encourage all students to carry around a book and a novel. You can't use it if you don't have it. And for students who are on remote, there's a whole world of reading open to you using Sora. We've got students using that as well. So if you have any questions about getting a book, you can check in with Miss Vicki Hall, that's our librarian, and talk with your lit teachers, and they can hook you up with a book. We've got a librarian, we've got classroom libraries, and of course we've got those lit books that our reading teachers are using regularly. Lots of options, and we want you to make sure you're taking advantage of those. Okay, moving on. Attention all students, attention all students. We want you to make sure you have your Chromebook charged and ready to go. If it's not charged, make sure your charger is with it so we can get you plugged in somewhere here in the school. We've been doing a pretty good job with that. So keep up the good work with that. And we want to remind students to carry their laptop and charger in their Chromebook bag. That bag is called the Bump Armor bag, and they're black. And what's nice is if you could please make sure your name card is in there. If you lost your name card, put a new one in there. If you lost your name card, you can come see us. We want to make sure you don't pick up somebody else's Chromebook. And make sure that you have your laptop, your charger in your bag, and make sure you're carrying your Chromebook around in your bag. Next up, what should be in there? You could also put your headphones in there. Plenty of room in that front pocket for writing utensils, a calculator, or an extra mask, if you will. Got a little bit of space in that front pocket. And you could make sure you have your earbuds. I want to talk about this one. It's one we usually talk quite a bit about. Hey, cell phones. You can't have them on you. They have to be in your locker locked up. So cell phones are not to be used or seen or heard during the school day. Cell phone use is outside of the building once the school day is over. And if you ever have a lost or stolen cell phone, you need to make sure you see us immediately. We've never had a cell phone stolen out of a locked locker. So make sure you keep those cell phones in your locker. And one last little tip, make sure you turn them off so they don't buzz. All right. We've got interesting and brand new news regarding volleyball. The volleyball tryouts are going to be Thursday. That's January 28th. That's this Thursday, January 28th. The 7th grade tryouts will be from 3:45 to 5:15. And the 8th grade tryouts will be from 5:30 to 7. Students must have a current physical on file with the school by the end of the first practice. Families must provide transportation for their own students, and students must have 4 out of 6 passing classes first semester. That's your first and second grade together. That's your first semester grades. You have to have 4 out of 6 of those passing. There's going to be a sign-up sheet located outside the main office. That's the main lobby, okay? And interested students who print their names first and last on the list. Only students who sign up are eligible. And if you have any questions, you can please contact Ms. Greco. You can come down and see her in the office. And I'll put one more little caveat in there. One more little caveat. You got to make sure you have a mask. We'll be wearing masks at those tryouts. Stay tuned for more information regarding basketball. That information is coming soon. All right. Got a little new segment. We want to try a little bit of a new segment. And we've got this new show that's actually an old show that's a new one, and it's Name That Tune. We thought we would do a segment called Name This Song. Can you name this song with only 4 lines? Now, I know quite a few of the teachers will get this one. But students, can you get this one? All right. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. All right. Clearly, that's not how that song is sung. Do you know this song? Take a look at the lyrics. We'll get that answer here shortly for you. Name that song in 4 lines. Oops. Next up, we want to spotlight and highlight Samaya Bailey. Samaya is a 6th grade student, and she's in Miss Preckwinkle's writing class. And she got 2nd place, and a check is being delivered to her house. May have already made it there. And she finished 2nd in the MLK writing contest. She answered the prompt, and we're really proud of her. Now, we want to give a shout out to Shree, former Falcon. He's now a freshman at Springfield High School. Shree placed 2nd for the high school in this contest. Last year, we had like 3 or 4 winners. And this year, we're represented quite well by Miss Samaya Bailey, 6th grade. Excellent job, Samaya. Give a little side shout out and kudos to Miss Preckwinkle. That's one of her students. Good job. Speaking of shout outs, we've got a shout out time. Faith has sent a shout out to Miss Womble. Mrs. Womble is patient with us, even if we do not understand something. She does not moan and groan. She stays patient even when we are having difficulties. She is sweet and funny and probably one of the best teachers I've ever had. Nice words. Thank you, Faith, for sending that in. All right, next up we got Mark. He's giving a shout out to Miss Chiquino. I like to give a shout out to Miss Chiquino because she is the best math teacher I've ever had, and she always helps me at class and office hours, and she is very kind and awesome. Nice shout out there, Mark. Next up, we've got a shout out from Mrs. Nesbitt. She's giving a shout out to her AP class. I love coming to AP every day because you're all so amazing. You have great ideas and are always so kind to each other. Nice. Very nice, Mrs. Nesbitt. It's nice to start our morning with a wonderful AP. Next up, we've got a shout out from Mrs. Nesbitt to Mrs. Osmondson. Thank you for being the most luminous teacher. You have always has a bright smile and want others to have the same. Very kind, very, very nice and kind there. And to finish this up, a shout out to all FMS staff members coming from Terracin. I'm giving this shout out to all the staff because they are helpful and nice, lovable, smart, friendly, always help us when we need it, and let us share our feelings. Thanks, FMS staff, and you guys be careful while driving because it's going to snow soon, and have a Merry Christmas. So as you probably can tell, we're still catching up on the shout outs. We want to say thank you for students who sending those. We will get those out. We'll get those up. We're getting very, very close to updated shout outs. You want to find those shout outs, find those on the FMS webpage on the left-hand side. Nice colorful tab labeled shout outs. Okay. We've got a Scholastic Bowl question. It looks like we have a good context clue here. Miscellaneous. This one's popular music. The trailer for the upcoming movie Rocket Man that features this musician says the story is based on a true fantasy and begins with his song Benny and the Jets. Name this British rock star for whom the song Rocket Man was an early hit, whose catalog since then has included Philadelphia Freedom and a version of his song Candle in the Wind honoring Princess Di. Think you know the answer? That will be coming up soon. On to the math brain teaser. Can you figure this out? This play on words. The singing rain. The singing rain. The singing rain. Okay. Think about that one. Ponder that. Think on that. That answer will be coming up soon. Word of the day is pertinent. Having precise or logical relevance to the matter at hand. You write about things that feel pertinent and urgent to you, and that varies depending on what stage of life you're going through. Okay, so when you're talking to somebody, you want to give them the pertinent information. You don't want to give them a roundabout. You want to give them precise and logical and to that moment and at the matter at hand. Good advice. I like that word, pertinent. That's a P word. Next up on this day in history, 2005, Condoleezza Rice is appointed to the post of Secretary of State. The post makes her the highest-ranking African-American woman ever to serve in a U.S. presidential cabinet. That's all the way back in 2005. Man, how time flies. Next up, let's see if we can't get something funny here. If you ever get an email about pork, ham, salt, and preservatives, don't open it. It's spam. I wish I would not have opened that joke because it is not funny. Moving on. Happy birthday. We want to say happy birthday to Calandis Keel. Happy birthday, Calandis. On to the weather. Looks like we're going to have 35 and snowy. Tomorrow we've got 28 and probably a little snowy. And Thursday we've got 28. Now, just got to give you a little brief moment. Hybrid students, when you're here, we will go outside. It has to be a feels like 20. We will go outside, but you need to make sure you bring your coat. And you don't have to go outside. Okay? After you're done eating, you can stay inside. You could bring a book. We're going to talk more about some options that you have when you do stay inside. But this week, it's going to get cold, and you can still go outside if you like, but you got to have a coat. Please remember to bring your coat. Take a look at that winter for the next 3 days as we end January. Got some answers here. Scholastic Bowl answer is Sir Elton John. His real name is Reginald Dwight. And the trivia math brain teaser answer is Singing in the Rain. And as we prepare for a productive day, let us observe a moment of silence. Now let us rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. I like that graphic there. Kindness can indeed change everything. Your attitude and how you carry yourself and how you present and interact with others matters. And if you are kind, it can be contagious. Okay, Franklin Middle School staff and students, we want everyone to have a great day on this Tuesday. And remember, it's all about choices. Read, write, respond at Franklin Middle School. It's our focus.